From Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner here at the 18th Tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. And I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for, but, you know, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner, technically, is the second shot into 11, 12, and the tee shot at 13, not the 3 holes.
Oh, a miss there. That is way right. And that, fortunately, not in the big bunker, but it is into the second cut to get this round started. So a missed fairway at 1, now his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is a 13-footer. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie. And it's into red figures now at 1 under par. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable into for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. Going to work this up that left-hand side. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Well, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. So you can see definitely not a gimme there. So getting down to 2 putts was always going to be difficult from how far away he was. This will wind up a 3-putt par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. Now this, his second from out of the pine straw. This ball not going where it was intended. It's going to work its way into the second cut. Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
Cleans that up in the hole. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
It would be very easy to underread this putt. There is break on it from left to right, particularly as it nears the hole.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Working back up from below the putting surface. This, a second. Just 5 feet left. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. And that will not be the desired outcome. It's into the second cut. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 103 yards to the front, 116 to the hole, wind definitely hurting in his face.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. All right, so the par 4 7th a bit too tough as he'll walk away with a bogey 5. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Uh-oh, that's not going as intended. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Just going to sneak on by. Safely in there for par, but he'll be left thinking about what might have been after putting it on the green in 2. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. This is going to be a beautiful drop down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and well, far from the best shot I've seen today.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And the card will show he goes out in 37, 1 over par. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. This one starting up that left side.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie, and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
Got to be careful here. Downhill, he's got to time it good because your weight's a little bit more on your front foot.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Now this for birdie at 10.
And a bit of concern here coming straight down the hill, but one thing in his favor, there isn't a whole lot of break.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National. Now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play.
I guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree.
Water left and long. This is second at 11. And this is a problem. Down off the pine tree and into the second cut. That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, it's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
That is such a tough bunker to try and navigate. That's onto the green, but still a tricky distance coming up. Yeah, nice work to mitigate the damage there. That's a bogey, but could have been a lot worse. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. And that got to be trouble. It's right and into the second cut. Now a second to this par 3. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Now to hole number 13, Azalea, and this one looks a bit different than years past. It is still a par 5, but changes for the 2023 Masters have moved the tee back quite a ways, a full 35 yards, to change the total length from 510 to 545. Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, that's a big mistake. You cannot come up short here at 13, and that ball's going to need to be fished out of Rays Creek. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Two over for the day. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. from the fairway. Let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
13 feet away. That's a good putt right there. That's a birdie, and it is back to 1 over now for the round. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. A good look down at this 15th green. It's a green light for his second. Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Ooh, now this, a very delicate one from behind this 15th green. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Okay, good work from off the green, and that's how you walk away with a birdie here at the par 5. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. Okay, that one's dancing. "15 feet away. Nope. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
He's got 118 yards, will get you to the front of the green, but it's 1-3-2 if you're going to go for the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
That's not going to be enough. It's into the front right bunker here at 17.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18, and that will close out an even par round of 72. So for Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.